I'm Father Bob Stokig, the rector of the Guardian Angel Cathedral here in Las Vegas, Nevada, coming to you with another one of our weekly reflections on the readings. This for the 32nd Sunday in Ordinary Time, which this year falls on November 8th, 2020. We invite you to subscribe to our channel. We're preparing some content we hope you'll especially like for the coming season of Advent and Christmas, and that'll make sure you get first notice when something new appears. This season that we're celebrating intersects with our own sort of season of remembering. We've just celebrated the Feast of All Saints and the commemoration of the faithful departed. And this coming week, we celebrate Veterans Day, another time when we in our culture pause to remember those who have gone before us, specifically those who've died in service to their country. As we think about that, we're also put right next to a reading that's very helpful in that regard. The second reading this weekend from Paul to the Thessalonians is Paul's way of talking to the people of his church about that same reality. It's really an important reading, I think, because so many times in our own culture, we try to minimize what death is. And in this time in particular, when many people are grieving the loss, including those families who have lost people to COVID-19, it's a really important reminder. Paul talks to his people about them not being like the people around them who have no hope. And he goes on to describe the Paschal mystery, saying, if we believe that Jesus died and rose from the dead, our hope springs from that. So as we remember our dead in this season, we also remember that Paschal mystery into which we've all been baptized. The gospel this week brings us ever so close to the final gospel we'll hear in a couple of weeks at the Feast of Christ the King from Matthew 25, the one I like to call our final exam. And this week we hear a parable again about being ready. In our lives, are we ready? For we really don't know the day when we will meet the Lord, whether it's from our last breath or his return. And that parable is meant by Jesus to remind his followers how important it is for them to be always ready. Again, appropriate as we think about the lives of those we commemorate in this month of November. Are we ready? We hope you are keeping well. We hope that as we continue through this extraordinary time of isolation and of grieving for the pieces of our lives that have been turned upside down by the coronavirus, we continue to pray for one another until the day comes when once again we can stand all together here at the cathedral, gathered around the table of the Lord. May God continue to bless you, and may God bless our country as we strive now to move toward peace and to healing.